Hey everybody, Marky here from John 1911, and I wanted to do a follow-up video on a subject that I think we wrote about in this in a blog post on the website. It's about the Yaqui style holsters and why I'm not a big fan of them. Here's one of the basic problems with them. Okay, we have one in the armory. They're good as a generic, everything holster. You know, I mean, any gun. If you get a new gun or a strange gun and you don't have a custom-made holster for it, you know, they'll hold pretty much anything, and they should be used for that. For example, you know, if you've got a Styrohon pistol, you know, this is a 100-year-old gun. Are you going to have a holster made for this? You know, out on the range. Let me go ahead. Out on the range, you know, it's good to have something to admin, load stripper clips, do whatever you're going to do, just so you can have some hands free. The Yaqui style holsters are good for that. Same thing, maybe a Luger. You may not have a custom holster for your Luger, or maybe you've got one of those flap holsters that isn't really that practical. Or maybe it's the environment isn't good to get them out in the rain, get them wet, use them up. So, you know, these work great for this. However, when I see a Yaqui style holster being used by a modern firearms instructor, I try not to judge people. But the reality is, if they're using it in a serious context, if they're using this thing to actually carry, they may be able to teach me something about gun handling skills or about shooting or tactics, but they can teach me very little or nothing about actual carry. Let me demonstrate the problem.